when I was tweeting the things that you and Charlie were saying about this weekend, all I was doing was repeating what you were saying, and people were coming back with some pretty angry comments, including things like, I bought a house buying cryptocurrency. You're outdated on this. They said a lot meaner things, that you don't understand it, so you should shut up about it. What? You're not.
Well, the interesting thing is, if you're investing, you don't worry what other people say. If I'm investing in Apple, I love the idea of people saying Apple is terrible, because I want the stock to go down, because they're repurchasing shares and my interest will go up faster. You don't get defensive if you're buying something that produces that. You don't buy a farm and get real defensive if somebody comes along and says you shouldn't buy a farm or something. You say, look, once the crops grow and I can see what I'm selling my crop for at the end, and I'm making 4% or 8% on my investment. You get defensive when you look at this thing and it doesn't do anything. Right. You're just hoping somebody comes along to pay you more tomorrow or the next day, and you're dependent on more people, the mob growing, basically. So those people do get angry. But the person that bought a house with it, I would say they did the very right thing. They sold it.
They sold it and bought something else with it. Hey, you have a comment too?
I was thinking it, but look how long it took you to buy Apple, though, Warren. I mean, you finally did buy it, but you needed to be, it just took a long time. I don't know what happens with Bitcoin, but you see, I don't understand it either. But it's got quite a following among all these people that, think it's going to 25,000 or 100,000. I mean, it did take you. You've never embraced technology as much as a lot of other things that you understood a lot better. And you're finally in Apple. But what did you finally buy Apple? It's already was probably a $700 billion company when you finally bought it. You could have, it would have been nice to buy it at $100 billion or $50 billion.
Yeah. And I say about buying apples, I don't care whether anybody ever mentions Apple again. I mean, whereas with Bitcoin, people that buy it want to tout it because they want more people to join the crowd. So they want to come on and say, buy Bitcoin, because they're going to lose money unless the crowd gathers, if the crowd starts dispersing. So they've got every reason in the world to tout it.